everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this guacamole dip platter. Great for your Halloween party, so stay tuned and I'll show you how.
Alright guys, so here are the things you're going to need. You're going to need a small pie pumpkin. These are really small. They're sometimes around $1.50, $2 depending on where you find them. You're going to need a large dish or a tray big enough to hold your pumpkin, the guacamole, and some chips. You're going to need a very sharp knife to cut out the top, the eyes, and the mouth, and a pumpkin scooper or just a spoon or a fork to clean out the inside because we want this hot. Now for the guacamole, I think they might sell some already pre-made at the grocery store in the refrigerated section. I know they have sometimes salsa already pre-made in little plastic containers. If you're running short on time, you can go ahead and purchase it already made. If not, it's a very, very easy recipe to make. You can use your own or search online. I get these boxes. They come in little pouches like this. They're already cut up for you. They have the creamy kind and they have this that's a little bit more chunkier. I'm going to use the chunky one because I need the little bits and pieces there for this. I'm going to be using only one container. It comes with two. Because it's just for the video, but if I was going to do this for a party, I would use both containers. I would use the whole box. Now for this half container, I'm just going to use half a lemon, one little tomato or half of a medium tomato, and about a quarter of some red onion. You can use garlic and jalapenos and salt and pepper to taste. If you're wanting to use a whole box, which is both packages, just double up the recipe. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off by cutting the top part here. I used to cut at an angle. So when you're done emptying it out, just go ahead and clean it off. Just clean off the surface so it's nice and clean. Now, I do recommend using a Sharpie I mentioned in the beginning because I want him to have an expression on his face. So I'm going to draw something like this, and I wanted to do it on both sides. So I'm going to draw like on the pumpkin. That way I can have a guide to cut it with my knife. So I'm going to be using some of this Tostito brand blue corn tortilla chips. If these blue corn chips, even if you get any other kind of brand, they're kind of like in the purplish eggplant color, which is great because it'll go really nicely with your Halloween decorations. So even though they say blue, they're more on the purple color. So this is Tostito brand, and I'm going to be using that. Now this is a last minute thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to grab this like a candle, electric candle looking thing, and I'm going to cover it with some foil just so it doesn't come in contact with the guacamole. Even though the guacamole is going to be on the edge of the mouth and not inside, you do not want to put anything inside because it's going to be a waste. nobody's going to really be able to dig in there. So I'm just going to cover it up just a little bit like this. And I'm going to grab my pumpkin that I already carved out and cleaned up as best as possible. I'm going to take the lid off and I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to see if that looks okay, just to give it that kind of like that jack-o'-lantern look to it with the light. And I'm going to dim the lights later on and see if it looks good or not. So that's just something I wanted to try. Now I went ahead and put my avocado and all the ingredients in a small food processor. I think I might have blended it a little too much. At the beginning I said I wanted to use the chunky one because I wanted those big chunks in there. There's only a few of them in there. I think I might have blended it too much. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this like this. And then you're just going to go ahead and put your guacamole in its mouth a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want to waste it too much. And the rest of it can go on the plate, your platter. And I'm going to try to spread it out as much as I can because I don't have that much. But if you make both containers, you'll have plenty. This is for Halloween, guys, so I know it looks a little bit on the gross side, but it's supposed to be, you know, kind of gruesome and kind of gross. But I think your guests will have a kick out of this because it's really neat, I think.
Alright, so lights are out, but it is midday and sunny, so this is as dark as it's going to get in this room. But at night it's going to look awesome in a darker room, or it's just night. So that flickering is going to stand out a lot, and it's going to make it pretty creepy. So it's going to look really, really neat. So I highly recommend using those little flickering battery operated candles that you can pretty much find anywhere. Even the dollar stores carry them. So anyways, guys, I think that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs it up if you like the idea. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and share the video if you know of someone that may be interested in this. I don't mean to gross anybody out. I thought this was really, really neat, kind of funny, but perfect for Halloween parties. And that is all. So thank you so much for watching once again, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to try to load up as many videos as I can before Halloween. And that is all. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.